Now, growing up in my household, I had kind of like the best of both worlds. I had the super educated mom, and then the I hate school dad, right? But one thing my father always told me was you better always know how to do something, right? So he taught me how to fix stuff to make sure that I would always have some sort of trade. Then after I graduated high school, I had got a job with this contracting company called CNH Builders where I learned even more of how to build and renovate and pretty much everything having to do with everything. So right now I am helping to build a gym next door to my church. That's inclusive of doing the demo work, laying down the floors, putting up the punching bags, installing the bathrooms, pretty much everything. And the entire project took about 5 months. After we were finished, it was time for a vacation.
This is what our mornings look like.
At the time that I proposed to my now wife, we were on a cruise for my birthday. There was me, her, a whole bunch of our crew. We just went out to have fun. I think we took a cruise to the Bahamas. And when we get together, stuff like this happens. Needless to say, we had fun.
Whole crew. Oh shoot. I'm about to die over here. Except Kenneth and Robin. Wherever they at. It's hot as hell out here, bruh. AJ, don't let me run into nothing.
Go left.
I don't run to the
Boy, you run into that thing?
That thing hold the boat.
Yeah. You know it's gonna hold me.
Right.
We had so much fun going everywhere, but the most fun we had was going to the captain's ball.
Sing size.
Come with me.
Come with me.
Fire long.
Up too low.
What up?
Y'all ain't turned up though.
What up?
Y'all ain't turned up though.
What up? It's the last night. What up? It's the last night.
Last night.
What up?
Wait a minute. Did she just litter?
Last night.
What up? Last night.
Punchline time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jane. Happy birthday to you.
More game.
Microphone.
Memories.
Mountaintop. This song is really important to me. I was recording my first project called The Terminator. And I wasn't in a rush, but I had this extreme sense of urgency about everything I was doing. Like, it's gotta get done. And at the time, me, my producer Kenneth Clusapario, like we were putting in so much work, and then also like the people and the artists around me were putting in so much work as well. And one artist in particular, Miss Cherie, she was so dedicated to making this music that she had, at the time she was working at a club in Atlanta called the Royal Peacock. It's a crazy job, and she would work that job, get off at 3, 4 in the morning, come straight to the studio, straight through the back door, and be ready to work. You know, sometimes she might take a nap when she first get there, but she was always down to work. Every time she got off of work, 3 or 4 in the morning, she came straight to the studio. And one morning in particular, it was probably like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I went into the studio. She was already there on the couch asleep, and I was playing an instrumental. I believe like the name of the instrumental was like 5. It had like a number or something, I don't know. But I was playing it, and I was looking over at her knocked out on the couch in the studio. And I'm listening to the music, I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking about like all this time, all this dedication that we put into the music that we make. And it's something that kept climbing. Like the more we did it, the more consistent we were. And so I named the song Mountaintop because that's where we were headed. Like that's where we're going, like to the top. Like we don't work this hard to stay on the ground level. You know, we don't work this hard just for that. And like seeing her like on the couch, knocked out, sleep, signified to me like this is how much this means to her. This is how much this means to all of us, you know? And I start writing verses. Okay, like I'm just writing and writing and writing. Feet planted, head looking up, start climbing, double time it. Like it's time to work, right? It's like it's time to get it. Like there has to be some sort of sense of urgency for the dreams that you have. There has to be some sort of sense of urgency for like the goals you have in mind, that you're not just taking it like one step at a time, like you double timing it, you know? And feet planted, like you are firm, you're flat-footed on the goal that you have in mind, that nobody can deter you left or right. Like feet planted, head lifted up. You have one direction, that's up. So start climbing, double time it. And that was our whole hook. Feet planted, head looking up, start climbing, double time it. Feet planted, head looking up, start climbing, double time it to the mountaintop. And we keep climbing, and we keep climbing, and we keep climbing. And then I just start writing these verses. Yeah, I know it's my time. Without skates or skateboards, I've been on my grind. Like it's something that throughout the entire song, it goes this way. You know? The entire song, it escalates. And then her verse killed me. Because like one thing I appreciate more than anything in the world is black women. I appreciate their work ethic. I appreciate their commitment, their commitment to excellence, their commitment to just doing and not just talking. Like I'm so appreciative of that listening to her verse makes me sit back and go, she is killing. Like my verse was great. Like I loved my verse.
But then I listened to her verse, and I'm like she's saying something like I won't even lie, like in my verse, I'm saying something that represents me and where I am at the time. But what she says in her verse could represent an entire body of women who feel the way that she felt, how hard that she was working, how dedicated she was to going from here to getting up here. General Heat, featuring Miss Shetty, Mountaintop.